would have been more fun if they played with the perspective on that. If they were closer, we could hear them closer. If we could have heard them dying, that would have been better. I mean, how else would this gun sound? Oh yeah. Sci-fi crossbow here? It's ridiculous. With a spiky chain on it. Like, there's no reason for it, but I love it. Always been sick. I've always loved Doom. Welcome back, Experts React. I'm Lucky, been a sound designer for 10 years, audio engineer and music producer for 20. Today we're gonna check out Doom. Doom. I'm excited about this one. I gotta make sure you get the punch just right. Sounded good. That's sick. Now this is probably layered guns on top of guns and synthesized stuff. So good, beefy. Love it. See, the reloading. It's always the reloading that's good. Always good chamber. Nice. Anything where you can shit up. A-okay with me. Sick. All the movements have sound. I love it. Oh, you can hear the hit sounds. That was good. Oh, that was dope. Look at that. Okay. Sync is on. I love it. I love it. Good transitions. Again, really beefy. Super beefy. Yeah. Whoever sound designed this, they just were like, just make it sound good. And the guy was like, yeah. Oh, here we go. Little creature action here. We don't hear any movement, but who gives a right? Good perspective mixing. The creatures they're pretty tucked in, and it's expected. It would have been more fun if they played with the perspective on that. If they were closer, we could hear them closer. If we could have heard them dying, that would have been better. You know, hear the yelling, you know, whatever, or the screaming, or that would have gave it. So they're not growling at you and screaming at you, but that would have been cool to hear them. They're a little tucked in, for my taste, but it sounds good. I mean, gun, it's amazing. Yeah, we definitely could hear more of the creatures, but I'm not complaining. Like there, missed opportunity to really make you feel attacked, but can't win them all. Yeah, very satisfying sound. I knew what they were doing. Sick. Can you imagine pulling that out? Got like a airplane cannon on his arm. Oh, that was dope. I love sci-fi anything. You could just rip apart reality and it'll all fit. It's so satisfying. Sci-fi sounds are all very synthesized. You gotta make them in the box. You gotta really create. And that's where the sound design really comes in, where you're taking just sine wave and you're making it into something that's incredible and layering. But then when you want to ground them in reality, you take something organic. So somewhere in there is probably some kind of gunfire that we've heard, or maybe not. It's a lot of fun to do sci-fi stuff because you really can go deep, you know, fantasy. It's sick. Like the sound of the gun alone pulling that out, everyone's running for their lives. Sci-fi crossbow here? It's ridiculous. With a spiky chain on it. Like, there's no reason for it, but I love it. And this brain with 6 legs. Sick. Always been sick. I've always loved Doom. Most sci-fi stuff is so unnecessary, but it's only done because it's cool, and I love it. That's crazy. The designs of these guns are bananas. Yeah, see here? I don't know the name of that gun, but that's definitely layered into the high kind of frequency lasery kind of sound. Give it a new sound. That's sick. But it's there. And actually, the original one's very machine sound. So they did a really good job of that. Good syncage. Definitely. Jesus. That was beefy as wow. So good. Look, very unnecessary. We don't need to hear all that. But if we didn't, it wouldn't be cool. Oh, nice little pulse there. Yeah. Jesus. How big is this gun? Like the heat. And look at that. Did you hear the sizzling off the muzzle? I mean, this is a real thing. Bruh. I mean, how else would this gun sound? Oh yeah. Yeah, there's this beauty to digitize non-natural sounds that you make sound natural. It's very pleasing to the ear. Oh, look at this thing. It sounds, every gun has sounded the way it looks, and that's very impressive. I wasn't able to tell if he was indoors or outdoors yet. Everything sounded very much the same, but that didn't bother me here because it's such a unrealistic setting that here it probably sound. I mean, this is very cave-like, right? So it probably reverb way different, and then when we're inside the spaceship, metal, those hallways, it would ring out differently. But I think it's something I didn't even notice because everything else sounds so good. Oh, yep, gotta get you need a chainsaw. Oh yeah. I mean, you haven't lived until you cut creatures down with a chainsaw. I like the screams. So that's what it was. You just had to get in there real deep like and get these guys close so we can hear them yell. Very satisfying. Look at that guy. Oh yeah. I think I found my favorite weapon for sure. Oh, that sounds good. That sounds good. They know how to pick very, very, very satisfying. You want to hear them repeatedly sound. That's all sound, right? That's good. Good notes. It's got like a music quality to it. Well, now, if there's a video game that I want to do sound for, out of all this, definitely Doom. Doom is sick. Movie-wise, it would be any of the top sci-fi or superhero franchises you can imagine. But no, video game-wise, Doom did his thing right here. It's never let me down. I played this years ago, on a PC when it first came out, and it's still revolutionizing games, and it's dope. I like that it's staying on top. It's really dope. Love it. They were able to ground most of the electronic sounds, probably all of them, in reality, and that's the true marker of a sound designer that worked on this. That was good. Like this person was good. They knew what they were doing, and they worked on it tirelessly. Until they came with the right thing. You don't come up with that stuff on the first try. You just don't. And they did a really good job about it. Doom overall, sick. I don't have any complaints about it. For more experts reacting, check out Gamology's Facebook and YouTube pages. For more of me, /DeadHookr, no E at the end. And see you guys next time.